royalty. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, hey, hey. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my life. Hold on a second. Hold up, hold up, hold up. T-Rose laughing at me, y'all. Look at this. I'm messing up. Hold on. Let me get my life. What is going on? Wait a second. You see, when I'm trying to do so many different things, I got my camera angle all off, embarrassing myself. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we got it right now. Y'all saw my ring light and everything. Okay, now here we go. Welcome. All right, I'm in my comfy space. Thank you guys so much for coming from one live to the next. On this particular live, we're going to get down to the nitty gritty and we're going to see what's coming up the next 10 days in your love life. As you guys can see, we will be definitely going from Aries to Pisces, and keep in mind that time is fluid. So even though it's saying the next 10 days, time is fluid in tarot. So it could resonate for sooner or later, but it is definitely one of those readings in all tarot. Take the messages that are for you and leave the rest, okay? Be sure, like the intro stated, check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. I get so many subscribers that say, Mika, like, I checked out my sun, I checked out the moon, I checked out the Venus and the rising, and all of the readings were resonating with me. And so it's so cool how that works. Also, if you want to do a cross watcher read, watching your cross watcher, meaning your person, if you're connected to someone, then you never know. That reading may resonate from your perspective. So it's really cool how energy works. So check that out. And if you're interested in getting a mini read, as I stated on the other live, I'm also stating it here. Your girl is doing mini reads tomorrow. Okay. So if you want to be added to that list, that ever growing list, it is only $20 per question. Okay. You can ask as many questions as you would like. It's a first come, first serve basis. So once we sell out, we sell out. All right. I got my heated blanket here and I'm all cozy in my spot. So I think we're going to go ahead and get started. Before we get started, y'all, we're going to first start off by blessing the deck and then we'll begin. Divine spirit guides and ancestors, please protect me and my viewers as I tap into the divination of tarot, removing all negative energies sent to me and my viewers. It's not welcome here. We return all negative energies to the sender tenfold. May the sacredness of this tarot reading and intuitive downloads coming through bring the clear and concise messages my viewers need to hear. Thank you. Amen, amen. All right, Aries, where you at? So I see we got T Rose coming through representing for Team Aries. We got some other folks trickling on in. I see we got DP here, D Scott's here, Unfriendly Users here representing for Aries, Shay's here, Delaney's here, and you also are here silently watching in the background. What up? All right, y'all, let's get it, Aries. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about Aries' current love situation. What is the situation surrounding Aries and this person they're connected to in love in the next 10 days? What can you tell me? We have the Tower in the reverse. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. This person keeps replaying memories from the past between you two. And something's telling me that they have a lot of fond memories between you two, but it's like on repeat. They're hoping that things can turn around in their favor. They're hoping to see things turn around for the better despite what's happened. So they're just kind of waiting to hear from you. Yeah, this person's waiting to get some communication from you. Let me find out. What is this Tower in the reverse? Okay, Knight of Cups and the Chariot. I think this person is thinking about what is the right approach. If you guys were to try to reconcile or work this thing out, um, this person thinking about like what would they say if you were to show up. I feel like this is someone that feels this relationship has kind of posed a challenge because it just has not been an easy road, an easy situation to deal with. For many of you guys, you could have been dealing with a runner, somebody that is an avoidant, that when things got difficult between you two, they could have ran from the connection. Especially when things start going bad between you two as well. For you, Aries, I really feel like in your mind, you're telling yourself, even if I'm thinking about going back to this person, it's probably not the best idea for me to do that because I'm now seeing very clearly what this relationship is about. And you're learning that you really have to protect yourself from this person. Let's see why you feel that way, Aries. Why does Aries feel that way with this person? Four of Cups in the reverse and 10 of Wands. It was just a lot. It was a lot. It was very emotionally draining. I'm getting this person took a toll on you. And whatever you are offering this person, I feel like you're just really protecting yourself, holding back. You don't really want to give to this. You may not even have much to say to this person, Aries, if this is your story. Even if you have a desire to go back, it's like there's a part of you that's saying, I don't want to go back to this person because I know it's bad for me. So I'm getting there's a very strong connection with you guys. You know what I'm saying? If this is your story. So what will this person do next? We have Temperance and we have the Five of Pentacles. I think they're just going to try to make peace with whatever decision you make. For a lot of them, they do feel neglected. They feel alone, but they're like, if I have to be patient sitting out here in the cold by myself, I'll wait on that. This is definitely like someone that's waiting on you. I can't get away from that. They're waiting on you to show up, but you already know that, Aries, but you're not going to chase this person either. This person's waiting on you because they do want a relationship with you. They do, but they're not taking any action. I don't see this person taking any action. If anything, they're just standing back, working on themselves, trying to get their finances together, get their stability up, waiting on you to show up because they know you're pissed. So they're kind of scared to go towards you because they know they're going to get cussed out. They know you're going to have some words for them, Aries. Yeah. They know that they did you wrong. And I mean, come on, Aries, you know what this person has done to you. But it's almost like this person's running from their accountability. They don't want to face the facts. This is somebody that throws a rock and hides their hand. They cause a lot of issues in this relationship dynamic, but then when it comes down to trying to fix it, they don't want to do the work. And that's very unfortunate because what's going to happen is Aries is not chasing this. I don't see you chasing this person, Aries, even if there's been some time that has passed here between you two. Because I think there has been some time, considering this person's thinking about memories or the past. So there's been some time they're thinking about you. And for a lot of you guys, you may have already tried to move on, try to pick up the pieces and allow yourself to just break free from this cycle. But for a lot of you guys, the reason why this person keeps showing up in your energy is because you live in their head rent free and they don't want to let this go. And you guys know in tarot, it's energy. So even if you've moved on, it doesn't mean the other person has, okay? Keep that in mind. This other person is definitely feeling alone. Even if they have other options, they're very much alone and they miss you. They really miss your energy. They think about you all the time. Yeah. Shay says, even though I'm single, this kind of sounds like my past situation. He liked me, but wouldn't take action. So I took action and got the fuck on. Okay. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right. We gonna keep it rolling, y'all. Don't forget to like the video. Next, we have Tauruses. Happy Taurus season to all the Tauruses out there. Thank you, Aries. If you're watching the recording, Aries, let me know if it resonates. So within the next 10 days, this person's going to keep thinking about you, Aries, but they're not doing anything because they know you pissed. They know they did you wrong. They know you pissed. And they don't want that smoke. They don't want that smoke. I understand. I understand. Any Tauruses in the room? Any Tauruses? Any Tauruses represent wanted to represent for their birthday? Any Tauruses have birthdays coming up very soon. If you're a Taurus, drop your birthday in the chat. Happy birthday. Hey, Kiss JG. Hey, Lisa. Hey, everyone. Jumping on in. Mitzi. Hey. All right, y'all. We're going to keep it rolling, Tauruses. Happy birthday to all the Tauruses out there. We got Kiss JG representing for Team Taurus. All right, next 10 days in love. Let's see what we got, Taurus. Let's see. May 20th. Okay. So you got a little while. You're toward the end of Taurus season, I see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Person they're currently connected to in love and romance. What's coming up for Taurus in this situation the next 10 days? We have the Two of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Magician. This person is definitely trying to decide towards if they want to come back or if they want to go a different path. Why the Two of Wands? We have the Hermit and we have the Page of Pentacles. I think this person's really thinking about like what direction they want to take. What do they want to create in their life moving forward? Do they want to create another connection with you or do they want to go a different path? It's kind of a hard decision for this person to make for whatever reason. And it may just be because you're showing up as someone that's not too happy right now. Why is this person having a hard time deciding what they want to do the next 10 days? We have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the Eight of Wands. They're hoping that they can communicate with you. Something's telling me a lot of you Tauruses have this person blocked or you have blocked communication from coming in. Some of you guys don't even want to talk to this person right now. You're kind of in a space of like, listen, Mika, I'm ready to move on because you're upset. Look at you, Queen of Swords in reverse. You're very angry. I'm getting a lot of you guys have emotionally closed off and you're trying to just move on from this because this person really broke you and really made you feel very disappointed. What did this person do to upset Taurus if this is their story? We have the Hierophant in the reverse and the Five of Wands. For some of you guys, they could have created other people into this connection. They could have created competition, other people. And it just seemed like an ongoing battle. So it was like you were trying to fight for this person's love and you never got it. Yeah. And it feels like with this Tower in reverse, they never changed. They kept doing the same thing. Every chance you would give this person, they would continuously break you down and hurt you and deceive you and lie to you. And you just got tired of it. So, with the Magician to the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, I really feel like this person's trying to manifest you back into their life. But I'm going to be honest with you, Taurus. This doesn't feel like someone that's coming in with a big boy or a big girl offer. I really feel like they're the next 10 days as they're going back and forth. Do I choose Taurus? Do I choose third parties? Do I choose whoever? Um, if they choose you, it feels like they're going to breadcrumb their way through this relationship. Yeah, this is not somebody that's going to be here for a long time. It seems as if they're just kind of making a pit stop, see what they can get out of the situation, and then they're going to dip again. They expect you to be generous to them. It really feels like someone that like love bombs or gives you a breadcrumb and keeps you strong along. So the next 10 days, this person, what are they going to do next? The devil and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I think this person is more so working on their stability. That's their focus. And for some of you guys, they could have addictions or lifestyle choices that have affected their stability and their finances. So they're trying to recover and work on that. But do know this person hasn't changed. With the world in the reverse, this cycle, oh my gosh, like whatever mess that they came to you before with, it feels like it's still ongoing. So it's not somebody that I would recommend you continue to pursue. Yeah. The world card, you see, I just shuffled. I got the same thing, the world card in the reverse. So yeah, very stingy, very selfish individual. So I wouldn't waste my time with this one, Taurus. Yeah. Let me know if it resonates, Taurus. Let me know if it resonates. All right, Gemini's next. Be sure you guys like the video, share, and subscribe, y'all. As Mitzi says, it only takes 2 seconds to do so. So don't hesitate to do that. I would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for coming to the live. If you're watching, don't hesitate to interact on the live to let me know you're here. I love interacting with my subscribers, doing lives, and it's a fun way to keep your girl entertained as we go through the reading. So don't hesitate to let me know you're here and you're enjoying the live. All right, y'all. Any Geminis? Any Geminis? Gemini, Gemini. Any Geminis? All right, Gemini, let's see what we got. Hold on a second, y'all. Trying to get a little bit more comfortable. You know, the funny thing for those that are content creators, y'all know what I'm saying when I say this. It's so nice to be able to do a a video and not be on camera because you know your viewers don't even really know what you look like. But y'all saw what I looked like earlier on the game we did earlier. But ladies, what is the first thing you guys do when you get home? What's the first thing y'all do to get comfortable? Y'all know. I'm not even gonna tell you what I'm doing, but y'all see it. I'm gonna keep it real. You see, look, you see this? Okay, I can breathe, y'all. There we go. Woo. Gotta get comfortable. Gotta breathe. Gotta breathe. Okay. That's it. D Scott already know. It just came off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Okay, y'all. Woo. Yes. Air. Okay. Y'all know I keep it real on this channel. Okay, here we go, y'all. Gemini. Gemini. Okay. Relief. Man. Let them free. Let them free. Let them free. Okay, y'all. Let me get serious. Let me get back to the read. Okay. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Gemini, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person and Gemini that they're currently connected to in love and romance. Tell me a little bit about that situation the next 10 days. What can you tell me? The next 10 days between Gemini and their person. All right. We have the Chariot. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is definitely someone that's trying to formulate a plan of how they're going to come forward to let you know that they want to continue this dynamic between you two, but they're stuck. They don't have an actual plan formulated. They're just kind of like thinking about it. Let's see why. Why is this person stuck in their thoughts? Why can't they decide, or why are they overthinking this person? We have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Empress in reverse. This looks like a situation of a relationship that is just not stable. And it may have a lot to do with your person just being very selfish. I'm getting the inkling this person always wanted to focus on themselves in the relationship while you kind of poured into them. And I think they were kind of shocked that you retracted your energy or pulled back from them. Because I see you in the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So that kind of tells me that you're kind of focusing on yourself, Gemini, improving yourself, pouring into yourself, working on your goals. And this person feels like they need to defend their position to not lose you. They just don't know what to say and do. They're not too happy with you. I think you know, Gemini, the next 10 days that you just need to continue to pour into yourself. You really just want time alone away from this. It's almost like you're running away from this person and you're going to continuously run while this person is just kind of feeling stagnant and stuck and over analyzing this whole situation. It feels like this is somewhat part of their karma, like they had to go through this with you for them to learn a valuable lesson about greed and selfishness, but they're also upset at the same time. It's like this person is really in a space of like going back and forth. Should I just end this or should I show up? Because the way you're showing up, Gemini, is kind of confusing this person. Like I say, if this is your reading, Gemini, you've always supported this person. So it's a very stalemate situation, I guess you would say, because you guys are not communicating with each other. So you don't even know what this person's thinking. They don't know what you're thinking. It just really feels like two people that's in their own world. But yet, this person's still obsessed with you. What is the Three Swords? For you, Gemini, I really think you see this ending as fair. You feel like this needs to happen. It's justly, it's what you need to occur to pour into yourself. I think at the end of the day, like what this person has done, whatever they have done to you, has put a very bad taste in your mouth. Tell me about this Judgment reverse. There's a part of you, Gemini, that still thinks about this person too, secretly. I think you don't really want to let people know that you would love to still be with this person if they can get their act together. But then it's like your mind is telling you have to move on from this because it's no longer serving you. You got to continue to pour into yourself and just kind of protect yourself from this. But again, this person's very shocked by you because this is something they've probably never seen before. And they're just kind of throwing them for a loop. Yeah, with the strength card, I think this person's really trying to, I think it's you. You're trying to have this strength to move forward. Okay. That's what I have for you, Gemini. I don't know. Y'all so quiet in the chat tonight. I don't know if it's resonating or not. All right, Cancer's next. Cancerians. Any Cancers in the room? Man, y'all quiet tonight. Y'all let me know you alive. I see y'all out there, but y'all not saying nothing. All right, Cancers. Any Cancerians in the room? Cancerians, where you at? Okay, Delaney's here. Representing for Cancer Moon. So as you guys know in these readings, I want to just kind of put this out here for everybody to know. Even if you're single, like you guys can see in tarot, it's energy. So like typically if you are connecting to someone new, it may not show up in your readings initially. It just depends on how strong the energy is between you two. So just keep that in mind. When I say current person you're connecting to in love, for some of you guys, it can also be a predictive read or it can be something that happened in your past. So it's always interesting to watch to see what comes through. Because everybody's on a different timeline. Bringing hearts here. Hello, hello. All right, Cancerians. Hopefully we get something better. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancerians. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Cancer is connected to in love and romance. What is this situation surrounding Cancer and this person in the next 10 days? Three of Wands. King of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Your person is kind of like waiting to see who's going to show up. They may have many options that they can choose from. And as they're running around or waiting, like I'm saying, they're running around. So let me start over. Sorry, y'all. What I'm getting is this is somebody that's waiting on you, but they're also playing the field at the same time. As they're playing the field at the same time, they're hoping that you're going to show up. But even if you do show up, they don't even know if you're the option that they want. Does that make sense? So it doesn't matter if you show up or if you don't show up, they still don't know who they want to pick. Okay. And it may have a lot to do with the fact that they're heartbroken because they don't feel like they're getting cooperation from you. Many of you guys, again, could have disconnected from this person. Feel like this is a collective read tonight. I'm so over this energy, y'all. I know y'all too. Like, oh my gosh, can we talk about somebody else? Bear with me, y'all. King of Wands in the reverse, that's you. For a lot of you Cancers, I feel like you're kind of running away from this connection. Who is this King of Wands in reverse? Say Cancer. You're running away from this connection because you are expecting to hear from this person. You know this person's probably going to want to work on this, make amends. But I feel like a lot of you guys don't want to hear from this person. Yeah, you're trying to heal. You're trying to rest, take a break from this. I just don't really feel connected to the readings tonight. Y'all not saying nothing. All right, with the Tower to the Five of Pentacles. I feel like whatever you guys have been through with this person, it feels like you've been through the ringer and back. Does that make sense? Like you feel like you've been through the ringer and back with this person and you're trying to recover. But it seems like this is somebody that still expects you to always be there, like a revolving door. With the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse to the Death in reverse, this person definitely wants to still get some cooperation from you, but only for their own personal gain. Queen of Cups in the reverse. I wouldn't be surprised if this person doesn't really come in with any emotions. They may just kind of come in with passion. So it's just like giving like a real selfish energy from this person's standpoint, more so than really coming in to bring anything. It's like a classic case of being a player. You know what I'm saying? They're just coming in to hold you, to be with you for passionate reasons, but they're still going to play the field. So what do they really want? Let's see if I can get some more clarity on that. What is the goal here with Cancer if they were to connect with Cancer? What do they really want? Okay, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. You know, what they really want is conversation. They feel like you're very wise. They like your intellect. They like what you say. They feel like you guys have a good mutual mental understanding. You guys have good intellectual understanding amongst each other. But now that you're kind of pouring into yourself, it's kind of putting this person in a very confused state. I can't get away from they feel very confused by your energy now. The next 10 days, they're not going to understand why you're acting so differently. It's kind of throw them off. Because again, this is someone that's so used to you showing up a certain type of way. All right, that's what I have for you, Cancers. Let me know if it resonates. Y'all, I have to step away for just a second, but I'll be right back. After we get back, we're going to do Leo. So stay tuned, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to come up out of my sweater. I was getting hot. I had to take my sweater off, y'all. I was dying. I said, "Oh, I'm about to pass out on the live." Oh Lord, y'all, I'm going through it. What's going on? Y'all so quiet. Y'all so quiet tonight. Y'all put me to sleep. Come on, y'all, wake me up. Y'all put me to sleep. Y'all not liking the live. Y'all not saying that. We got any mighty Leos in the room? Mighty Leos. Hey, D. Scott. Hey, hey. All right. Hey, Fred. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Thank you. I'm feeling better. It just everybody sleep on the live tonight. Y'all about to put me to sleep. All right, y'all. Let me unplug this heated blanket. That's part of the problem right there. Let me unplug my heated blanket. And I'm going to keep my blanket on. Y'all know I like my blanket. Diana's here. Represent for Team Leo. Alexis here. Okay, Fred. We got to wake them up. I don't know what's going on. Now, Leo's will be up. Leo's going to be up. Leo's going to represent. I see the Leos out there. All right, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it, Leo. Okay, finally, we made it to a lively sign. Leo's in the building. All right, Leos. Let's see what we got. Okay. Boots to the ground. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? I still haven't learned the dance. Maybe I need to do like a video with dances or something. Fun fact, I used to be a dancer. When I was younger, I did like studio dance, like ballet, tap, hip hop, jazz, all that kind of stuff. So I love to dance. But I just don't feel confident to be like on TikTok making dances and stuff. I'm too old for that, man. All right, Leo. Thank you, Leos, for waking me up. I'm here now. Spirit, tell me about Leo. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, and the person that's connected to Leo, love and romance. What is the situation surrounding Leo and their person the next 10 days? All right, we got the Six of Swords in the reverse. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Hierophant. Okay. Okay, so I think there's a clash here amongst this connection between you and this person, Leo, because what's happening is this person really needs your cooperation, but I feel like you are just over this whole connect. Like I'm just getting a I'm getting this I'm over it vibe. Like I'm just over it. All the while down at the ranch, your person is having a difficult time moving on from this. Even if you tried to push this person away, a lot of you guys had to try to push this person away because you were not satisfied with the type of connection you were receiving. Like I said, it just felt like you guys were on two different paths. This is someone that wants to come back, but it's almost like they're delaying the effort to come back because they feel like, again, they're not getting cooperation from you. They want to communicate with you and let you know, hey, I want to have success with you. I really want to come forward, create this connection with you. I want to build something long term and solid with you, despite knowing that our relationship is probably not in a good space. Let's start anew with the Ace of Pentacles. Now, remember I said on your end, Leo, with this Four of Cups, I feel like you're just over it, okay? And I feel like you've told this person this, or you will in the next 10 days. So you're really just kind of guarding your energy and really thinking a lot about this connection. No real plans of coming forward, no real plans or solid plans of what to do next. More so just introspection and thinking about like what your next move is going to be, but you don't really have a plan yet, right? Some of you guys are kind of scared of what would happen if you were to go back to this person. You're scared of the outcome because you've seen what this person's capable of. I got to get some more on that. Why is Leo scared to revisit this? Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You really just gotta like really think about your stability. For a lot of you guys, that's kind of more of a priority. And you feel like this person may take advantage of you or something. So you're trying to manifest a new beginning into your life and really just kind of move on from this person. You feel kind of like backstabbed and betrayed, whatever this is here. Ooh, I'm glad y'all don't see me on camera. I just yawned. Sorry, Leo. Y'all, are y'all just over this person? I'm just getting Leo like just yawn, like, oh, I'm so tired of this person. All right, the Hierophant and the Six of Wands. It's like this person is someone that likes a lot of attention, but also at the same time has the tendency to leave or abandon the connection. I don't get the energy. Like, what do you want? Do you want the attention or do you want to abandon the connection? Like, what are you doing? I mean, I don't understand this energy. What do they want? Y'all folks is giving me a headache tonight. I'm sorry, but they are. King of Wands and the High Priestess. This person really wants to get in contact with you, but you've been silent. You've been just focusing on yourself, drinking your water, minding your business. And they just feel like, what the heck is going on with Leo? It's like a side of them they've never seen before. I feel like I'm in a collective read, y'all. I don't understand. I don't know if I'm watching the same person or the same person's watching my read or something. But it seems like a similar message all throughout all the signs tonight. Let me see what Leo wants. I may delete this read. What does Leo want with this? Hey, Rachel. So this is somebody that's planning to come in with some type of deceptive, strategic, bullcrap strategy to sell the illusion of a relationship that they don't really want. What they really want is just your attention. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna stop the reading there, Leo. I don't know what to say about that. I really don't feel like it's a good read, Rachel. I feel like it's a horrible read. I might delete this one for real. I'm being for real, y'all. I'm not feeling it. I don't think y'all feeling it. I'm not feeling it. But we gonna keep going. I have to think about it later. Virgo's next. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you just don't feel connected. You don't feel tapped in. I mean, my tarot readers, y'all know what I'm saying. Like, you know, sometimes you just don't feel like you're connecting with the energies. Like, for example, last night I felt very connected. Tonight I know I don't I just kind of feel, how can I put it? Like spaced out, like blah. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. I'm gonna keep going though. I'm gonna keep going through it. If I don't get a lot of views, I'm gonna delete it. Cause y'all not liking the read. Oh, Malia says it made sense to her. That's good. I'm glad somebody. I'm serious, y'all. Usually y'all be talking to me. Nobody talking to me. Is it a full moon, DP? I don't even know if it's a full moon today. Is it a full moon? Let me see. I'm gonna Google it. Oh, Monday was the moon in Taurus. Okay. It's something going on. I'm not like a big astrology buff. I would love to learn more about astrology though. But I know some stuff, but I'm not a like a astrology guru. D Scott says all your readings are on point. I appreciate it. But I'm just being honest. I just don't feel it. I don't feel it. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, DP is like sleepy. It's kind of like blah, like I just need a second to just kind of get back centered and then I'm gonna get to the Virgo read, y'all. Just give me a second. Okay, Virgo. I'm gonna do your reading. And it's not even I don't know. I'm not even gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna just keep going. Yeah, the energy's off. The energy's off. I guess that's what it is. All right. You been feeling off today too, Vaughn? Yeah, it is off today. You know, people that's sensitive to energy, like you feel it more intensely. You feel it way more intensely. And then when you're reading people's energy, it really drains you. So that's why I say y'all got to keep me up. Cause today, baby, I'm struggling getting through. Okay, let's get through it, Virgo. Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the connection surrounding Virgo and the person that they're connected to in love and romance. Looking to him about this situation between these two the next 10 days. Okay, there it is. Seven of Swords. Yikes, yikes, yikes. King of Wands in the reverse. And the Strength card. This is somebody that is like trying to sneak away from this connection, trying to sneak away from their responsibilities, not trying to be cooperative with you. They're just not invested in this emotionally. What their focus is mostly is just kind of doing some heavy soul searching about what? About what they can benefit from, either this connection or other connections they can run off to. I'm just not getting a very good vibe from this person. It's almost like very sneaky, sly, slick energy. A lot of guilt. Look at this. 5 of Cups in the reverse. A lot of disappointment and guilt for being toxic. You see, I told you, I got really bad energy from this person. This person's very low vibrational. And, you know, we talked a lot about devil energy. If you're not careful with these types of people, they can drag you down with them. They can drag you down with them. They regret being toxic, though, but not in the way you think. I think they just kind of regret you maybe figuring them out or understanding what you're dealing with. They're trying to formulate a plan to come back and do what? This person doesn't make sense. Let me tell you why. They don't make sense because it's like with the 8 of Pentacles to the 6 of Swords, it's like they want to work diligently on coming back, but yet at the same time, they want to drop this connection. So is this somebody that likes to be in and out of your life? They like to come and go as they please. They like to do what they want. This is just someone that's all over the place. And the reason why, if this is a past person, it just feels like a have your cake and eat it too. Let me ask, why is this person wanting to come back and disrupt Virgo's peace? What do they want? What does this person want? Seriously. 5 of Swords, the Emperor. They want to get in your head and have total and utter mind control with you. I'm getting mental manipulation, mind games. It's really about control, fighting off the competition, getting you to drop your guard so they can have this relationship with you. They feel that they're feeling like a very protective energy from you right now. Like you're kind of guarding yourself from this relationship from occurring. But this is someone that doesn't give up. They just need time to kind of think it through what to do next. Interesting. Okay. Now your energy, on the other hand, is the King of Wands in the reverse to the Moon. Some of you guys may have deemed this person as a habitual time waster. They come in and out of your life. The relationship goes nowhere. And you just kind of are fed up with it. You deem this relationship as nothing but a big burden, a lot of stress, and you're just over it. So a lot of you guys have moved on because you tried so many times to make it work. Some of you guys may be in the cycle of going back to this person again, giving them another chance, but that's not for all of you. For others of you, you've already kind of cut this off and saved your peace and preserved your peace. What is this strength card? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, this person loves to really get in your head. I think this person has this idea in their mind. If I can just get into Virgo's head, then I can have total control. If I can change the way they think about me or think about this connection, then I'll have them in my grasp. And for you, Virgo, all you think about is what you've had to deal with in the past. For a lot of you guys, you were put in a third party, or you were friend zoned, or you were treated like, an option, what have you. It's just a lot here of someone that is very deceptive. First card, they could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Got fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, predominantly in this reading, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries. What I said, fire, air, predominantly. But here's the deal. What I want you to know is, if you feel like this is your reading, be careful with people like this, because what they tend to do is they are wordsmiths. They're pathological liars. They'll sell dreams with no results. And that's the kind of connection you may have been a part of. One that sound oh so good, but then when you were waiting to see the results, they didn't deliver, you know? And so I just really feel like at the end of the day, you've got to be very clear about what's the best thing for you. Now, a lot of you guys, and gaslighters, yes, that's correct. A lot of you guys have moved on from this, and that's great. But there's something here about this person really having a big ego. They move out of, they're really cocky with it. They have a lot of pride and ego, and that's a dangerous individual. Like, they just don't know when to stop. They don't know when to call it quits. You know what I'm saying? Because they think that they're so sly and so slick that they can get you to really drop your guard. And for some of you guys, you've proven this person correct, because in the past you may have. You wanted to give this benefit of the doubt, not because you were being, naive and making a dumb decision. It was because you you didn't want to believe this person was the person that they actually were. But this is who they are. Yeah. This is someone with the Six of Wands in the reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. They're just, they do their own thing. They do what they want to do. They don't like to follow no rules. They don't live by moral code. They're just out of control. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that helps someone out there, just to know they're still plotting behind the scenes. All right. We got Libras next. Rachel says 100, 100. Fred says, got a Virgo in 3 placements in his charts, and you are so correct. Waste of my time and money. Man, that sucks, Fred, man. If you were like experiencing that reading, Virgo, man, that's tough. And it hurts because when you're with someone and you're in a relationship, you honestly truly want to believe what they're saying, right? A relationship is built on trust. So if they're lying and they're not being honest with you, trust is broken. Yep. Tammy said, as soon as the 50B ran out, he found me. I don't know what 50B is, but I'm telling you, these people, they gonna find you now. They gonna find you. All right. Any Libras in the room? Any Libras? Libra, Libra. Fellow air signs, where are you at? All right. Yeah, you know, this is gonna be a struggle read. I'm holding on, y'all. I'm holding on. Holding on. Fred, you got a Libra rising? Oh, you got a lot of air in your chart. Yeah, you got a lot of air in your chart. All right, y'all. Let me get focused. I'm sorry. I went into daydreaming phase. You know how Aquarius be daydreaming sometimes? I don't know where I went. I was somewhere. All right, Robin is Libra, Scorpio, cusp. Okay. We have Moonshine Kiss is a Libra. And then we got Fred, who is a Libra rising. All right, fellow air signs, let's get it. I don't know what's wrong with me today, y'all. I was doing fine earlier. I was having a ball with y'all in the game, and then it's just like I get to the read, and my energy just goes. Oh, restraining order. Okay, I was wondering what that was. 50B. 50B is a restraining order. Okay. Dang, I'm sorry you had to go through that. If that's serious. All right, Libras. Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. And the person that Libra's connected to in love and romance. Tell me about the situation surrounding Libra and the person they're connected to in love and romance the next 10 days. What does Libra need to know? Okay, we got 10 of Cups. We have Queen of Cups in the reverse. More. And 2 of Pentacles. This is somebody that really wants to work on this relationship because they feel like you're somebody that is, you know, they're happily ever after. They want to bring this relationship back to balance, a balanced state. But the more and more that they wait on you to show up or see that you actually care, the more this person's ego gets shot down. Okay. This person's feeling very insecure and inadequate, almost like you don't care about them. But it's definitely someone who misses you. Someone who definitely misses you. The more they're away from you, they feel alone. They're very stressed. They're very down. Feeling very low. What up, C Main? What up, C Main? It's been a minute. Yeah, they feeling low. They just don't know what to do next. I think for a lot of you Libras, you're kind of in a space right now where you've checked out emotionally when it comes to this connection. And you're just kind of like focusing on protecting yourself, investing in yourself, pouring into yourself. It's all about you, boo. It's not about this person anymore. Why is that? Let's see. Why is Libra disconnecting from this person like this? Spirit, can you give me some insight on this? The Fool and Justice, because you're ready to just start a cycle elsewhere. You've called judgment on this. You're like, listen, I'm tired of this fool. I'm tired of the games. I'm just ready to start new. I'm like all over it. You're ready to get this person out of your energy, out of your thoughts. Because you just really felt like you sold yourself short with this one. Some of you guys could have really beat yourself up for, a little while mentally about this, going back and forth, replaying some things, thinking about it. But I think a lot of you Libras are kind of like breaking free from this and actually going out there, and some of you guys could be trying to heal, work on yourself. Some of you guys could actually start dating again. Just trying to get to a better space, which is a good thing. You really don't want to give this person another chance, though. That's very clear. I don't think that Fool card's about them at all. With this Two of Pentacles and the Devil in the reverse, this person's going back and forth about what is a way that I can create balance in this connection. I know I have to let go of some of my toxic ways that has ruined this in the past. But remember, when we get the Devil in the reverse, that's kind of like the way I interpret it is someone that's kind of recovering from an addiction or recovering from bad toxic behaviors. So this is not something that somebody can just get over overnight. It takes time. It really does take time. I think for a lot of you guys, you're at the tail end of this cycle, but I feel like it kind of came to some type of abrupt ending, meaning the cycle may still kind of be lingering open, but I feel like what's happening is you're trying to just take the shortest cut possible to get get away from this thing here, okay? And you're going towards what you want. There's a part of you though, Libra, that still has feelings for this person, but you, I think, have learned to kind of suppress that, because going back to this person is going to be nothing but stress, a burden, drama. And the cycle is just going to repeat itself. And you don't want that. You don't want to have the same issues different day. So it's kind of like you're taking control of the situation by demanding respect, by taking charge and the lead and moving on from this. Yeah. I think what really got on your nerves the most, Libra, was this person's head games and mind games. They could have been a massive manipulator, played a lot of games with you, and it may have just not really felt too good to be in this person's energy, because the way that I see it is they just weren't being mature. They weren't coming across as a very mature partner. So you had no choice but to kind of rise in this power. And it doesn't matter the gender. Like I say, a lot of you guys are exuding this emperor energy, being very much standing in your power. And it's about not only taking control of your life, but also taking control of this situation by not feeding into this crap. And I think you just know intuitively, a lot of you, it's just two people that are just not equally yoked. You know, you guys are not on the same page, and there's nothing you can say or do to make this thing balanced and harmonious. It just won't work. It just won't work. DP says he comes telling me the place he viewed were trash, not my problem. Oh, so this is somebody trying to come to move with you. That's a no. Libra, you could be connected to a Capricorn. Let's see. A lot of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. And I got some air sign here too. That's the main energies there. Okay. Scorpio's next. Any Scorpios in the room? Scorpio. All right, y'all. Y'all know this is not my best read. This is not my best read. So all my new people, I promise you I'm going to come harder than this tomorrow. It's just my energy's off a little bit, but it's all good. I hope you're still enjoying it. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'm trying my best to tap on in. Tap, 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 tap on in. C Main says the Libra read is 100. Is 100. That's what's up. I'm glad it resonated. C Main, good to see you. Good to see you. DP says I put him out, but he's stalling, so I got to evict him. Done. I heard that. I heard that. Thank you, Rachel. Rachel said all your reads are the bomb. Thank you, love. Thank you. I appreciate it. Scorpio. Star Angel Tarot's here. M Skies. And your girl Mika is a Scorpio rising. Let's see what we're going to get into today, y'all. Let's see what the energy is going to get into today. All right. All right, Scorpios. This is for all Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Spirit, tell me about Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs person that they're currently connected to in love and romance. What is that situation surrounding Scorpio and this person next 10 days that we need to know? Okay, there it is. The Devil. We have 8 of Cups. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So we have the Devil to the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Let me get some more on that. Give me some more on this. This is somebody that's really trying to really work on their dark side. This is somebody that can have some type of toxic traits, addictions, ways about them that's very low vibrational, that has left this person in type of a financial rut. And so I really see this person diligently working on improving their stability, their health, things like that. Give me a little bit about this Devil energy. What is that? 9 of Cups in the reverse. Some of you guys, this person could be an alcoholic. This person could, I'm also getting someone that kind of goes from connection to connection to be an energy vampire. Either way, I really do feel like this is somebody that really has a hard time trusting a lot of people. And so they don't let the emotions get too deep. I think they put a lot more of their focus and their energy on their money, their stability, what they can get out of connections, very selfish type of energy here. With the Chariot to the King of Wands, it feels like this is somebody that's definitely determined to come your way. Okay. I'm getting a lot of passion this person has for you. They can be very attractive, but they may kind of be at a standstill because I think your back is turned from this person. You see that? The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, you see how their backs are against each other? I think you guys are at odds. It's almost like you're preventing this person from penetrating your energy. And they know that you have high standards. They just really want your cooperation with the Three of Pentacles. They're like, listen, Scorpio, please give me a chance. So at this point, it's like this person's kind of waiting on you, waiting for a sign from you, waiting on cooperation from you, waiting to see if you're going to show up and give them a chance. But it looked like Scorpio, you out the door. 8 of Cups, you gone. Scorpio gone. Because this person put 10 swords in your back. I think you just got tired of this person repeatedly mishandling you. Whatever that means. I'm getting there's multiple instances where this person's toxic, low vibrational ways put 10 swords in your back. It's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the while, you're trying to stay strong. You're trying to move on. You're trying to allow yourself to break free from this. But I'm going to be honest with you, Scorpio. You are a water sign, and a lot of you guys, even as strong and powerful a Scorpio or scorpionic energy can be, you do have a soft side. And whatever this person has done to you, whatever your story is, you're still trying to heal from this. Okay. You're still healing. I think this person has really changed you. It's made you become even more protective. It's possibly even made you feel like it's harder for you to trust a lot of people. You could even get a lot of attention from other people. But something tells me that like you always go back and forth in your mind about these energies. Can they be trusted? Are they going to hurt me? Are they going to put 10 swords in my back just like this past person did? It's like you're in a very like emotional, vulnerable state where you're trying to just kind of like um, protect yourself from pain. And that's your strength, right? But at the same time, it can also be a weakness because you could be missing out on great opportunities, Scorpio. So here we are, Ace of Pentacles to the Six of Swords. This person's hoping that whatever they plan to offer you, for some of you guys, it's going to be a gift. Some of you guys, it'll be a date. Some of them, it'll be an apology. Whatever their thing is. Whatever. They're hoping it's going to bring peace to the situation. But I'm here to warn you, Scorpio, with the Tower in the reverse, clarifying that Ace of Pentacles, it tells me this is a bullshit offer. I'm going to call a thing a thing. This person's going to start off strong, love bomb the crap out of you, and they're only going to repeat this cycle eventually. For many of you guys, they may even put you in a friend zone. And whatever that memory is of how this person showed up, it may have felt more like friends with benefits, or may have friend like this person wasn't like taking this relationship to the next level. They treat it very casually instead of very serious. If that's the case, trust this person's still going to be operating like this. Knight of Wands in reverse. Like I said, third party, friends with benefits. This person being for the streets. All right. So the reason why this message is coming out is to warn you that this person is all up in this Knight of Wands and the reverse energy. And for those that don't know what this is somebody that's in and out of your life. Okay. They treat your connection like a revolving door. For some of you guys, they could be a player. I'm getting this person has a lot to say to convince you to stay. They may even tell you that they're an emperor, but I'm getting false emperor vibes from this person. They may really give off the impression they're serious when they're not. This is someone that's really good at talking a good game. But again, people can say a lot of crap, but then when it comes down to delivering, that's what we need to see the results. Hey, Davisha, what advice we got for a Scorpio gang here? Two of Swords, Six of Cups. Think about the past and why you blocked this person to begin with. Don't overthink it. You know what you did here and why you did it. So don't let this person make you become um indecisive or make you lose focus. I think for a lot of you Scorpios, like I say, you have this soft side about you. And if this is your story, in the past, you may have given this person the benefit of the doubt. You may have said, maybe this person can change, maybe this person can be this, that, whatever. But it turns out this person is still not showing up in possibly any different than how they've, shown up in the past. So Spirit is saying, continue to do the work on yourself, continue to dig deep and be clear about what do you want your future to look like. We talked about this last night about doing some soul searching, unpacking things, being very clear about what you can learn from these karmic connections. So that way you can attract better into your life. And, once you really are clear about what you're looking for, then you can set out and start dating again. You know, go back to your core values. What is your values? What are you looking for? That's what you got to think about, and that's what Spirit wants you to go back to. And don't forget that when this person tries to reach out, if they come back. And that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Next, we have Sagittarius. M. Sykes said, yep, for the streets, for the streets. All right. Y'all don't forget that on tomorrow at what time y'all say? 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be doing mini reads for you guys. So if you would like to be added to the mini read list, please, please, please be sure that you go ahead and click on that link to go ahead and book your spot. I see we got someone that just booked a few minutes ago, so I will be sure to add your name to the list as well. Thank you so much. But yeah, go ahead and book your spot because these spots do go fast. And we already got a few people already on the list and it's ever growing. So you don't want to miss your opportunity to get your dying question answered by me. After you check out, be sure that you check your email. Please make sure you check your email. That is the way that I'm able to get your question. There'll be a link that you'll click on for me to go ahead and for you to go ahead and submit your question. And then from there, I'll get your responses to be able to have your questions in advance. One cool thing about my readings, you don't have to be present. You don't have to be present. You can watch it live or you can watch it, watch the recording. So All right, we're going to do Sagittarius next. We got Leah, the soul tribe here. Fred's got to step out. All right, Fred, thank you for coming. And we got Delaney, who's a Sagittarius stellium. All right, Saggy Waggies. Let's see what we got today. And we got Bree here. Hey, Bree. All right, Saggy Waggies. Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the current connection surrounding Sagittarius and their person that they're connected to in love and romance. Tell me about this connection the next 10 days. So what do we need to know about this connection the next 10 days? Okay, we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. We have the Five of Cups in the reverse. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. So there could be a lot of things going on here, Sagittarius, depending on your energy. But one thing is for sure, you don't seem too happy with this person at this time. If anything, you seem quite disappointed. But on the other hand, your person really wants to wait on you to show up, to rebuild this, to talk to you about creating a new cycle with you. You guys may have had like a divorce, a breakup. This person may have moved out. You may have moved out. And the burden of all the drama surrounding the situation got the best of you. And you just kind of reached your breaking point. You know what I'm saying, Sagittarius? Where your patience kind of ran out and you said, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm just going to take this L. I hate that I lost out on this. I hate it didn't work out, but I just can't do this. And it's devastating. Now, your person is waiting on you, but let's see, because I don't know if they're going to be waiting there forever or what. The more that they wait, the more they're starting to kind of panic because they're now recognizing your worth and they thought that you would show up. But what they don't understand about your energy is if you are truly this empress, how they perceive you, an empress does not chase, an empress attracts. For many of you Sagittariuses, you were an empress. You are an empress. And you tried your best to be patient with this person. But again, it seems like this is someone that just kind of was not on your level. They were a page and they took their sweet time to really go towards this connection the right way. I even feel like right now, this person is not really taking much action towards you. I really feel like this is someone that is stepping back, evaluating, replaying things in their mind, but lacking a lot of maturity and strength to face you. Because I feel like your energy is so strong and powerful, right? So, what can a page do to convince an empress to take them back? That's how they feel. But it doesn't mean they don't want this relationship. They're just ill equipped to have the balls to do something about it. Does that make sense? It's that intimidation factor is a big part of it, but also lack of maturity. See, I told you, Sagittarius, your patience has ran out with this person. And I think what you have to really think about is you were dating someone that was extremely out of your league. You were way here and they were way down here. Okay. You had a clear vision of what you wanted in your future, and this person just kind of shows up for the party and hopes for the best. So it just wasn't a match to begin with the temperance in reverse. It just wasn't. And that's the disappointing part. The fact that you really did want this person to work on things with you, but they were not able to create this beautiful soulmate connection because they're so behind in their maturity. So can you imagine how frustrating that is to be with someone and they're just not evolving and growing and moving this thing along? So you have to really kind of like lay down the law and let this person have it. Yeah, you let them know, like, listen, like, this is too much. This is too much. We're not evolving. We're not growing. You keep putting swords in my back. You keep betraying me and hurt me. All the while, this person just kind of sitting back, like, well, what am I supposed to do? You know, you're like, you're supposed to fix the issue, but like, well, I don't know how to fix this, and they just don't. It feels like somebody that may have grew up in a household or an environment where they've never really been taught how to be in a healthy relationship. So they don't understand when something's wrong, you got to show up and make it right. Or they may feel like it's too hard for them to do. I know that doesn't make sense, but that's how they are. If you know this is your reading, if you know what I'm saying, it's true. Four of Pentacles in the reverse to the King of Pentacles. This one, Pentacles, is about money, stability, material things, right? I think they put more value on what you can offer them in the relationship more so than a love connection. So, honestly, initially, when you guys got together, I wouldn't put it past this person to say that they were in this for your money or what you brought to the table. It doesn't feel like this is somebody that's in a relationship for love. They were in it for your generosity and your kindness. But with the Four of Cups in the reverse to the Judgment, you've kind of like pretty much put yourself in a predicament to say, listen, I can't do this anymore. I got to move on with my life. I can't keep going back and forth with this person. We're not making any progress. We're not making any gains. You know, this person's brought nothing but misery into my life. You just seem very negative about this whole experience, which is understandable. So you just kind of fell out of love naturally for this person. Over the next 10 days, that's what's going to happen. Down at the ranch, your person here with the 10 of Cups to the 7 of Wands, I think the whole time they kind of been protecting themselves from falling in love, but this is the person that didn't expect to fall in love that probably did. But again, I'm going back to this page energy. They're still learning how to navigate through relationships. So for them, it's very hard to know how to execute it. I'm not making an excuse for your person, but I just kind of want you to understand where they're coming from. So it just wouldn't have worked either way, even if you guys have a strong soul contract with the lovers here. Any advice for Sagittarius on this here? With the Ace of Cups to the Two of Wands, keep your options open. A lot of you guys may be looking at new love offers elsewhere anyway. But I do get an energy with this Two of Wands that some of you guys are still going back and forth about, like, is it even worth taking the risk to start anew? And it would be, as long as you're ready. Don't move recklessly with it. Be very wise in where you go, but be clear about where you want to go next before you actually take that leaf off that cliff and start a new cycle, okay? All right. DP says we were 3 years in. He got mad. I called him out. He withdrew with his emotions. I did the same, including detached. He's out trying to play. Be careful what you ask for. I heard that. I heard that. All right, Saggy, that's what I have for you. As you guys know, in these readings can resonate for your past, present, or future. Some of you guys already been through these cycles and you know, okay, how this thing plays out. Some of you guys are in it and you haven't seen this quite yet. And some are actually not in a connection and may see this very soon. So it can be so many different timelines. It is a collective read, but if you want me to tap into your unique situation, book a personal. MickeyDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Capricorn is next. Any Capricorns here? Any Capricorns? All right, we got some Capricorns, which is good. If you guys book a mini read, make sure y'all check your email so that way I can get your question. You got to submit your question that way. Look at Brittany, y'all. Brittany running out. She representing y'all. I heard that. Capricorn sun. That's what's up. Lisa representing for Capricorn. Delaney's a Cap Sun. And Stellium and Tashima is a Capricorn. The goats. Let's see what we have. Hey, Fatima. Hello. All right, it's Capricorn. Spirit, tell me about Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the current situation surrounding Capricorn and the person they're connected to in love at this time. What is going down between Capricorn and their person that you can share with us the next 10 days? What is the situation surrounding Capricorn and their person the next 10 days? All right, got a few jumpers here. We got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. We have the Hermit in the reverse. And we have the Three of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Hmm. I'm trying to really pick up on this energy right here. I don't know what's going on with your person here. And of course, there's no gender in tarot, but I'm getting kind of like a jealous energy from this person. They're kind of jealous about what you may have going on, because you could be totally silent and withdrawn from this person's energy. And they're trying to pretend like they don't care. They're trying to pretend like they got a lot of other stuff going on. But the truth is, I feel like this person's honestly jealous of what you got going on in your energy. Let me get some more on this Queen of Wands in reverse. Devil in the reverse and the Moon. Yeah, they don't know what you got going on. They're panicking. They're like, I gotta say something, I gotta do something, but I kind of don't want to at the same time, because this relationship is kind of not in a stable space. I gotta heal first. I gotta work on my toxic ways. It's a lot of stuff here, y'all. I don't know what's going on with this person. They're kind of all over the place. They don't feel in control. If I can just sum it all up, it feels like this person feels like they're losing control over you, losing control over the situation. So the best that they can do is try to control their own energy from being hurt. Because the first thing that this person goes to is, what the heck Capricorn got going on? Now, Capricorn, for you, you're just really alone. You're doing you, boo. Trying to recover, trying to heal, just trying to, drink your water, mind your business. You drink your water and mind your business. I think there's also a lot of you Capricorns that is also just unfulfilled by this whole situation emotionally, because you felt like in order to create this relationship, you had to do all the work. It didn't feel like a peaceful connection. It felt more like a burden. And with the Hierophant to the Death in the reverse, I feel like for you, you want something that's going to align with your core values, and that ain't it. The way this person has treated you ain't it. I think what really got under your skin the most is what this person said. This is someone that's a wordsmith, that says a lot of things to get in your head. I'm getting a manipulator, somebody that gets in your mind, like a words, someone that's real smooth with their words. And what you're holding on to is things this person said, memories of betrayal, pain. You're just over it. You're just like, this is like a Capricorn say, you know what, Mika, I'm just over it. It's way too much. It's way too much. Okay. This person's tired of waiting on you to calm down. They feel like you're really pissed off at them, but they were waiting for you to chill off, cool off, chill. What am I saying? Y'all know I'm getting tired. But they won't take any accountability for what they have done. You see what I'm saying? You know, this is your reading because this is someone that will kind of like give you a very difficult time, break you down, hurt you, make you treat you like crap, but still want to have a relationship with you to prevent other people to get into your energy. You don't trust this person. You don't trust this person because as you think about what they have done, for a lot of you guys, you may think this person's a player, they're in and out. I'm just getting somebody that's all over the place. What is this Knight of Wands? You just feel like this person is never making you a priority because they're just all over the place. And that's devastating in itself. What does this person want? Because this is another one of those toxic people that be trying to give me a headache in the read. Hold on, y'all. Let me get. Oh my gosh. Okay. What does this person want with Capricorn? Like I said, Seven of Cups, player, one of options. They don't know what they want with you. They want to date around. They want to have their options. Let's ask why. Why do they want to treat Capricorn like this? Because they want to maintain control. Okay, so again, remember I told you this person wants to be in control because they feel like they lost control. So to get control in their eyes, it would be fair for them to date, have other people to consider as potential options. They just want you to be very peaceful and just let it go down like that. If you let them do what they do, it shouldn't be a problem. Because deep down you're dealing with someone that's very insecure, lacks a lot of self-confidence, very immature. It goes on and on and on. So they can't be confident in one partner because in their mind, they're like, well, what if Capricorn doesn't want me? Well, at least I have a backup plan. Or what if it doesn't work out with Capricorn? Well, at least I got a backup plan. You know, that kind of mess that nobody got time for. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, Aries, Libra. Could be anybody, of course. Okay, Aquarius. All right, y'all. Aquarius is next. Any aquas in the room? Aqua, aqua. This is like one of those reads. Nobody's like here. All right, Brittany said on the Capricorn read, shouldn't have broken up with me being impulsive and petty. I mean, you guys are here, but nobody's saying anything. I mean, I see y'all here. I see the people on the live. It's a lot of y'all on the live. Y'all just not saying nothing. Ooh, this is not one of them reads, y'all. I'm feeling. But we gonna get through it. All right, Aquarius. D. Scott, Fatima, and others, Aquas, that are watching silently. Let's see what we got. I know y'all tired of hearing about these past people, but is this the energy coming through, y'all? I'll probably try to do a new person read at some point, but y'all get mad at those because y'all be like, if I wanted to hear about toxic people, and I'm like, it's whatever the energy is. I can't control the messages, y'all. It's something y'all need to hear. Some of you guys are still connected to these people, or these people still connected to you, or there's a message that Spirit wants you to hear. It's just how it rolls. All right, Brittany's here. Okay, Aquarius. Hold on, y'all. I'm not taking all that. We'll try that again. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to try that again. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's connected to Aquarius in love and romance. Next 10 days. Queen of Swords in the reverse, Two of Swords, a lot of swords energy. And we have the Moon in the reverse. Okay. This person's upset you're not giving them attention, Aquarius. And it's really triggering this person because maybe they're so used to always getting your attention. And it's like for the first time in a long time, you're just not showing up for them. And that's problematic in their eyes. Now, what that means for some of you guys is you've gone totally no contact. For some of you guys, you may just kind of pulled your energy back. But this is definitely somebody that is going back and forth on how they can hold on to or create this illusion that this relationship's going to work out. This may be a dream seller, and you may have caught on to their game. This person wants to still have you in their energy while still playing the field. They're just losing patience with you, and they're getting pissed off because you're not moving fast enough, Aquarius. They're like, Aquarius, why are you not talking to me? That's how they feel. Like, why are you not showing up? Why are you not here? Why are you not dating me? Why are you not trying to, move this relationship on? It's triggering this person. I think we talked a little bit about this before, Aquarius. Like day by day, this person's ego is taking a brutal turn for the worse. Yeah, with this Two of Swords, I think you don't want to talk to this person. You may have this person blocked. And you're just ready to like move on. I think you just like look at it as if this person's not going to respect me, treat me right, do right by me, be honest, be loyal, then what's the point of being in this relationship? In your eyes, what's the point? Why do I even need to talk to this person? Why do I have to keep on being in this relationship with this person when they're just not showing up for me? That's your mentality. And you've thought about it, Aquarius. It's not like this is something that you just, oh, one day you just randomly thought of. You actually sat and thought about this. A lot of you guys are still trying to build your confidence up though, because this person really did a number on you. So your confidence to move on, to start a new relationship, for a lot of you guys has been a struggle. Because for a lot of you Aquariuses, this person really betrayed you really bad. And I'm getting multiple times. The injustice is real. Like it was bad. It was pretty bad. And that's where you're just kind of stuck and stagnant. Not to say you want to go back with this person, but even just moving forward for a lot of you has been a very difficult journey. And you're just trying to recover and get more stabilized and feel better, you know? I'm just getting like a very mean, bully-like individual. Especially with the Queen of Swords in reverse, this person has a real bad temper or attitude, or they may throw fits or say some very mean things to you, or have in the past. But all the while, they like attention, right? So I think they would kind of play this mental gymnastics with you of hot and cold, you know? Be cold, be cruel, but then come in and love bomb you, make you feel good again, lift you up, then break you down, lift you up, then break you down. And it was just very confusing. And even to this day, you're still trying to unpack it all. But that's what it was. It was all manipulation. Because this is someone that didn't really plan to stay here long anyway. They were just playing a game with you. Moon in reverse, Ace of Swords. You see right through the illusions now. The dream this person was selling, the lies, the manipulation, you see through it. And this person knows you do, and that's problematic. So they want to talk to you. They want to tell you that there's nobody that compares to you. If this person doesn't say that, that's really the truth I'm hearing. And deep down now, this person is really missing you and feeling heartbroken because there's been this sudden epiphany that you should have been the one they should have settled down with, not these other options. These are the people that they don't even care about for real. It's so convenient and easy for this person to be in and out of your life and everyone else's life because I really feel like for this person, Aquarius, this is how they've been operating for a very long time. This is not new. This is who they've been. And it's very clear here that they didn't recognize your worth and value until they lost you. It's almost like even though they are this seasoned player or person that just doesn't settle down, that's running all over the place or whatever, this is someone that doesn't know how to recognize good, solid connections and appreciate good, solid connections until they lose them. Yeah. They're very emotionally codependent on your love. And they definitely want to apologize. Very small love offer they will come forward with, or an apology, very small. What advice does Aquarius have with this? With the Page of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry, Aquarius, let's start over. I'm sorry, Aquarius, let's actually, have a loving connection. Aquarius, let's see where this can go. There's so much here, I would say, that I would warn you to be wary of. How do you go from being a very small offer to a big boy offer? Okay, give me more about this Ace of Cups. Yeah, you see, for the person that's not even emotionally invested. So even if they come back, they're still going to be emotionally closed off, Aquarius. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. This is just them trying to get control back. you know? They need their control, they need their power back. But this is a false emperor. This is not a real emperor. This is not someone that's going to come in and give you a solid connection. This is somebody that's, going to come in and try to manipulate their way into creating this connection with you for their own personal gain. But they want a relationship with you. So don't be surprised if this person comes back to offer you that. But I don't feel like this person's done much evolution. If anything, they're just kind of masking their energy to pretend to be something that they're not. So that's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates, Aquarius. B, I'm about to send you an email, honey. I'm about to send you an email. Just hold tight, okay? All right. Next we have Pisces. Any Pisces? Any Pisces? Any Pisces? No Pisces here? Okay. Okay, we're going to move on with the read in just a second. I'm trying to send an email to B. Hold on a second, y'all. All right, B. Check your email, B. Check your email, B. I just sent you an email, okay? Denise is here. Okay, Pisces. I see you. I see you. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button, please. Show your love and support. We made it to Pisces, y'all. We made it to Pisces. I don't know if y'all like this read. Nobody's really saying anything. And I'm just like, okay, this is probably the last time I do this reading because y'all don't even like it. So that's all right. I just won't do it no more. Kind of just defeats me because it's like I work so hard to try to put these lives together. Y'all don't even like them. So it's okay. I just won't do this one no more. All right. For those that would like to get a mini read, I'm going to do mini reads tomorrow. I'm also going to be announcing the winner of the April 2025 free tarot reading giveaway. So that's going to premiere at 5 o'clock. And then at 7, you will get the all signs reading that I'll be doing tomorrow, as well as the mini reads to follow Pisces on that live. Again, after you guys check out, please check your email. Please check your email, y'all. It kind of saves us some time. You get a confirmation email after you check out with me. That's your receipt, but it also is where you'll find your link to be able to get your reading, okay? So it's very important step, and that's how I'm able to answer your questions. But again, there's no questions in the chat tomorrow. No questions in the chat. You'll have to book the reading. And then after you book the reading, check your email for a confirmation email. Okay. All right. Pisces is next. All right, Pisces. Let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Pisces and the person they're connected to in love and romance. What is the situation surrounding Pisces and the person the next 10 days? All right, we have the Seven of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And then we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Thank you, Brenda. With the Seven of Swords to the Nine of Cups. This is someone that plans to ghost you, to go for their wish fulfillment. I'm getting like an avoidant attachment style energy from this person. This may have been a behavior pattern of this person before, but it doesn't feel like someone that is emotionally invested in this, and they're trying to find fulfillment elsewhere. Let me see why. They kind of feel like they've been through the ringer. They've been through a lot here in this connection, and they're just getting tired of it, I guess. What is this? What is this issue here? Okay, yeah, they're just not invested. Four of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, they're just not interested. They don't want it. Now you with the Knight of Cups in the reverse to the Emperor. You're kind of fickle. I think you're kind of fickle. More so like on the fence of, really don't want to go toward it, but I'm tempted to. And the reason why you don't want to go toward it is because you feel like they're going to continuously hurt you like they have in the past. The Ten of Swords here. Okay, give me more about this Fool in the reverse. Yeah, you just kind of want to hold back, pour into yourself to kind of see what this person's going to do. But you're kind of somewhat open, I guess, because you can kind of see a future as long as this person can work on their toxic ways. The problem is this person's running from the connection. I don't feel like they're trying to address any of their issues. I think they're just trying to avoid it. This is definitely a classic case of someone that's just like all about self, focusing on themselves. If they do come back or they stay in it, it's only because they don't want you to get away. Why the Four of Pentacles? They see you as somebody that's worth the investment, but they're still running. Let's see why. I'm still having a hard time understanding why this person is run, 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 run. Why? I feel like this is kind of like one of those stalemate situations. That's just not going anywhere. Let me see. What is this person really feeling? Like, this person's irritating me, Pisces. I don't know what's wrong with this person. What is this person's real feelings? King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? It's like there's no love in this. It's more so like what they can get, why they can get it, and then dip. They plan to leave at some point. They don't plan to stay. I don't know why. Is it something Pisces is doing? Is Pisces doing anything? Because I don't feel like you're doing anything to this person. Two of Swords in the reverse, the Moon. They feel like you're overthinking it. They feel like you're being too fickle and you can't decide what you want with them, so they just leave. It's got to be somebody's reading. I don't know what y'all got going on. It seems like, and the roles could be reversed, but it feels like your person's kind of fed up with you. They're kind of fed up with you because it really feels like someone that wants you to operate on their time, but it doesn't feel like somebody that really wants anything serious, like a relationship. They just kind of want to come in. And that's the part that I don't understand. And then I don't understand the part of the Four of Pentacles. Does that make sense, Pisces? That may not make sense. I don't know. Y'all not saying nothing. I hate this read. I really want to delete it. I really don't like this read, y'all. Y'all not saying nothing. I'm never doing this read no more because it's irritating me. All right, what else? What else Pisces need to know? Six of Cups in the reverse. Six of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Swords. So Pisces, you just really need to know, like, your experience from the past with this person has not been good. And it hasn't been good for a reason. So if you're a Pisces that's struggling with if I should let this go, should I consider this? There's nothing to overthink about this. But I feel like deep down, some of you guys are low key kind of waiting to see if this person going to show up. And are they going to do better? Are they going to show up in a better version of themselves? I don't know I don't know why you're missing all this, Pisces. You're usually a very intuitive sign. It's like you're missing the signs or something. How does Pisces view this person? Let's look at that. How does Pisces view this person? Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands in reverse. I think you're looking at this person like more of like an attractive partner. So you're trying to be patient with them. But you also see this person as someone that is very immature. Like they just kind of run from the connection. So you somewhat see it clearly, but you're blinded by how attracted they are or how they make you feel instead of thinking more logically. I hope that makes sense. I guess no one's saying anything. All right, so we got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Virgo. It can be anybody. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with y'all today. Hey, 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 hey. All right, I'm about to get off this live, y'all. This is probably the worst reading I've ever done. Y'all not saying absolutely nothing. I'm gonna see if y'all even like watch this, and if you don't, I'm gonna delete it because I'm kind of over it already. But y'all have a good night. Thank y'all so much for coming to the live. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Namaste. Thanks for watching.